What's up, everybody? This is Coach Daniel from Cortical Hoops. I apologize for our absence. Today's video is a Q&A, except I didn't receive a question. So I'm kind of going to deconstruct the answer or the question that another YouTube video received. And this thing had 116K views or something crazy like that. And it just kind of drove me crazy because while they address some interesting points, they completely ignore the psychological aspect of the sport of basketball, which is, arguably the most important thing. And it just continued to bring to my attention how little most of these coaches focus on the mental side of things, even though they say they do. So the question was, how do you attack the basket more confidently, in particular if you're an undersized guard? So there's a couple things that stuck out. So I'm going to give you guys 2 physical strategies and 2 mental strategies, and hopefully that will help. I mean, it's helped a lot of my players in the past. It's definitely been something that that we've seen results with this kind of paradigm shift, this different way of thinking about attacking the basket. So the first one is ball security. We're not going to get too much into that. We're going to do a separate video on Allen Iverson, Kyrie Irving, these undersized guards who really do a great job with ball security. And but that's essentially, if you're going to the basket, you'd be surprised at how many young players do not protect the ball very effectively. And it's like, fool me once, shame on me. But over and over again, these guys continue to just not really take care of the ball very much. And so that's something that you really got to think about. The other thing is have a variety of options and ways to finish. Your plan A is not always going to work. So if there's different situations, different types of finishing moves, different types of counters for whatever defense you're facing. If you're playing a bigger person, you have to have a floater. If you're playing a really good defender with good sneaky hands, you're going to have to be able to play cat and mouse with the ball and protect and finish creatively. So there's a lot of different things, but you definitely, generally speaking, you're going to want something like a floater type of mid-range game where you can shoot over taller defenders, and a variety of ways to, arsenal of ways to finish around the basket, depending on what type of defender you're going up against. The first psychological component that you're going to need, this is going to kind of dovetail from variety. Do not predetermine the way you're going to finish at the basket. The defenses aren't stupid. They're going to make adjustments. They're going to kind of be able to see what you're going to do. So if you only have a plan A and no plan B, C, D, counters, reads, you're not going to be very effective. Watch some Allen Iverson film, and while that guy has an unbelievable ability to read the defense and situations, he's never going with this kind of predetermined plan A or bust type of attitude or mentality when attacking the basket. Okay, so it's really, really common, particularly in young basketball players, to just go attack the basket and recklessly not think about the possibility that, geez, the defense will adapt to you. So the final psychological aspect that we're going to talk about is it's going to be a paradigm shift about, particularly for you undersized players, for you 5'10" 140-pound guards who are going up against 6'8" 220-pound forwards or centers. And this is kind of the mindset that we've used with a lot of our players. And before we get into that, I want you guys to kind of understand that confidence is not this sort of metaphysical concept. Confidence is simply belief in your preparation and belief in yourself. Okay, so there's nothing really special about it at the end of the day. It's just how well you've prepared for certain situations will give you confidence in those situations. But back to the final psychological paradigm shift. Okay, make sure you guys take note on this because this is the most important one. Okay, he who is more aggressive when 2 bodies meet, the defense and the offense, when they meet, the one who's more assertive and aggressive will have the upper hand in any situation. Just remember that. And I know a lot of you guys will be thinking, if I'm going up against a rim protector, 6'9", 7-foot wingspan, they're going to have the advantage. I'm talking definitely from a physical aspect. So let's say you're 5'10", 140 pounds. If you're a physical body asserting their way to the hoop, you are a threat physically to the other player. You should be more worried for that other player, the defender, than for your own well-being, because most people are afraid of getting blocked and embarrassed or physically crushed by the defense. This is basketball. You're not going to really get hurt. It's very rare that you get hurt attacking the basket, especially if you're the more assertive player. But just to reinforce that idea, imagine you're a coffee table, a 140-pound coffee table, hurtling at the speed of how fast you can move, going to the basket. Who's going to be the one who gets hurt? The person who's standing there getting ready to block a shot, or that coffee table, 140 pounds, flying through the air? I don't care how big you are. If you're going full speed and with assertiveness and confidence, you're going to be the one who's going to hurt that other player. So take that out of the equation. And then as far as just going to the basket, yeah, sometimes you will get blocked. Just accept that. No, everybody gets blocked. A lot of times, if you're going at full speed, you're going to get fouled. You're going to get to the free throw line. Good things, positive outcomes will result from you going full speed towards the basket. But any doubt or hesitation that comes with fear of being the smaller player, that is going to ultimately affect your ability to finish. Okay, so I hope this video helped. If you guys liked it, please comment, share, subscribe, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Thanks.